morning, if we can say good morning. How is everybody doing? So, yeah. We're literally going to be picking up from where we left off yesterday. I just had a quick look just before I came in, and what I've noticed is, thanks to FontsMod and all the little tweaks and abilities in there, we have actually got an ability that we can craft component kits. So this is going to help us so much, because obviously getting component kits is proven to be a right old nightmare on this little map because everything seems so far away. So we're going to be going for probably some engines and stuff, and hopefully building us a little bit of a vehicle so we can start chugging around everywhere. How's it going, someone? Thanks for dropping by. So we're going to have a look-see at the little farm thing that I planted yesterday, just to see if we've got any growth, because we're going to need some food. And like I say, we're going to look at getting into those vegetables and fruits and stuff. I don't really know what's going on, but my game itself is feeling a little bit stuttery, so if it's coming through a little bit laggy on stream, it's not just the stream, it's the whole thing. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, we'll see what's happening. I just want to find these veggies that we planted, because I'm going to get a little bit hungry, and that's not going to be good for us. Yeah, we want to be looking at getting some sort of transport, because we need to be moving around a bit better than what we are doing at the minute. And like I say, I have just had a look in the craft bot, and we can, if we can get some tote bot heads, we can craft some component kits, and obviously that's going to help us because we're going to need to do engines and things like this. And if I can avoid, I mean, I've got the scrap head seat, but that's okay. But if we can avoid the scrap engine and we can go straight for like a normal engine, yes, we've got some carrots. I think that'll be helpful for us. It'll be beneficial if we can avoid like the scrap stuff. I know that with the mod that it's got a recycler, so it's not completely wasted, but if we can just go straight in to using normal wheels and stuff, that'll be way helpful. So we'll go for a swim actually while we're out here, because we're going to need some glue and we're going to need some gas. Whether or not we need it right now, we don't need the glue right now, but we'll probably need some gas. So we'll just get the stuff while we're here and see what's happening. Hey Austin, how you going? Have a swim around and see what's going on. Yeah, the more you spam in chat, the more likely I am to ignore you though. There is a delay. Be kind. So we'll get a couple of bits of glue, and hopefully we'll get some oil while we're out here. And we'll have a look, see what we need for the engine. And then we'll go back and we'll be good. No, you're good. It's just a one-man stream. I'm okay, thanks. So I don't mind. Like, we had this discussion yesterday. I don't mind having a small audience. A small audience is nice. It makes it a little bit more friendly, a little bit more personal. It's easier to keep a track of you guys. And it means we can have a little bit of a chat and we don't get overrun with everything. We can have a nice exchange. A little hi, hello and everything else. Talk through what everybody feels about Scrap Mechanic and what everybody's experiences are. If you guys don't know, they have on Twitter recently, probably less than an hour ago. No, don't say that, someone. That's oh dear. To have my channel older than some of the audience is just, that's a scary thought. But yeah, on Twitter, Axolot have posted a sneak peek of their dev blog that they say that they're going to release next week sometime. They're going to be just kind of talking through what they've been working on. It'll be interesting to see what they've been spending their time on. But yeah, we're not going to see any of that until next week. But they did release a little sneaky picture. It doesn't really show an awful lot, but if you guys have Twitter, go check out Scrap Mechanic on Twitter and have a look, see what you think about that tweet even. And yeah, what do you guys think that could be a picture of? Very interesting little thing indeed. So what do we need for an engine? Our engine is the most important piece. Shall we go? We'll go for a gas engine just simply because it's a lot less. So we need 3 component kits. And we're going to get 5 from this one craft alone. I'm only looking into collabs with other people of a similar level right now. There's a little group of us who are just trying to work on a few things, so I'm sorry, but my time is fully booked up right now. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we've got our engine. We don't have our engine. There was a component kit I just made. We've got our engine. We've got an engine. We've got a seat. We've got 1 wheel. Okay. We've got some fuel. We've got plenty of gas. We'll get another wheel. We've got 2 bearings. Get another wheel on the go. How many wheels shall we make? Shall we make a 3-wheel? Do a tricycle? Oh boy. I'm going to need some more beeswax stuff, and we're going to need some more wood. It's getting light at least, so hopefully things will be a little bit easier to see. And we'll go find some rocks, we'll find some beeswax. And we'll start throwing together and we'll get ourselves a vehicle. We'll make it nice and easy, nothing too stressful or crazy. It will just be built out of wood to start with. Obviously with the scrap seat as well, I think we've only got 3 connection points on the scrap seat. But there's some... Ooh, there's plenty here. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, nice. So we needed 6, so we've got 8. Nice, so we'll be able to get another wheel. We'll get some wood while we're here and amongst all the trees. How's the food bar doing? We could do with eating them there carrots. Let's have a little nibble. Good to go. So you guys must be pretty young then, really. If my channel is older than you. That channel was made... What was it? August. About 3 months after YouTube was made. Okay, that's fine. We only need to do steering and engine anyway. Level 1 engine can have 2 bearings, can't it? So that'll be both of the drive wheels, I guess. So if we make like a trike, maybe that might work. So then we'll only need 1 bearing to steer. Oh, Jesus. It's crazy to think that people go into, like... So, I was thinking about this the other day, right? Everybody from now on, as in next year, 2021, everybody that starts to be able to go to the clubs and starts to be able to drink in most states of America and across the world, they were born in 2000 or later. That's a scary thought. That is a scary thought. You guys won't know a time before Bluetooth, before even broadband was a thing, before the internet was accessible everywhere. It's crazy. I'm not even that old, and even the amount of time, the amount the world has changed in my tiny little life is crazy. I've seen CDs come and go. That's the sad thing of my little life. Okay, so we needed another wheel. So that would give us... Oh, we need wood. So we'll get some wood, and that will give us 3 wheels. We have 2 bearings. We need some more bearings. Right. Nothing too crazy, nothing too complicated. We are going to need something to build from, so we will use this stuff. Oh, they don't have a middle, do they? It's a 4. Is it a... It is a 4. Ooh, so that's the middle there. So that be our middle. I wanted an actual middle. It's okay. We can have... Spastic Cube. You've missed nothing. You have turned in at pretty much the start of the stream. We're just looking at trying to build some sort of a vehicle. So, yeah, we're trying to build a vehicle, but we're trying to work out on what we're actually going to be building it. Or how we're going to be building it. We need some way to get around, because where we are is not brilliant right now. So, I'm not too sure how I want to be going about this. Maybe we should do... And this is going to be a mistake, I know straight away, but... Well, have I actually been live for that long already? No way. You know when you guys drop in and tell me how long I've been live for, it really shocks me because it feels like I literally just started the stream 2 minutes ago. So to tell me I've been here for 10-15 minutes and I don't feel like I've done anything productive is kind of scary. You know what, I will do 2 sets of steering, so I'll need another wheel after all. I think 4 wheels is a little bit better. Ooh, we need to find some hay butts as well. That's a scary thought. Okay, so we've got a couple of legs in the resource container back over on the, well, I say the farm, on the field. This will drag over there, right? I mean, no, it won't, but... If this can drag our sorry self across there... I mean, it sort of does. It's not going to, but it sort of does. Ooh, we should have a wheel. Did I pick the wheel up? Did I craft a wheel? I didn't craft one. 1, 2, 3. I'm confused. I thought I crafted 4. I do have the wonky one. Where's the wonky one? There it is. And no more bearings. Okay. So this is just for stability. Nah, need a bearing. Okay, we'll leave that there. You see the fun with the shorts? They are interesting. They're a complex thing, but yeah. It's trying to cram things into a short that engage, but without losing the whole point of it all. It's a fun, interesting concept. But I had a look at my analytics, and I managed to pull 75 subscribers from the short where I lose my flying vehicle. So that was pretty sweet. Where's that thing over here? Okay. So we'll harvest these legs, get us some electrics? What the hell? What are they called? Metal. I mean, metal is definitely not electric. I'll just do small amounts of farming right now. This just keeps us fed while we're running around like a headless chicken. Might as well use that with a beet as well, actually. Get that planted up. Okay, cool. Oh, you like that one, Someone Gaming? Screw like a pig, boy. The best kind of stability, right? The ones that are so stable you don't lose them. And now I can't pick that other one out. Can I pick it? There we go. Right, let's go. Ooh, might as well knock this around while we're here. Do a little bit of housekeeping, clean up a little bit so that we don't just have stuff scattered around everywhere that will eventually lag us out. So keep it all nice and fresh. What's everybody's plans for this Friday and the coming weekend? Anything good? A special time of year just around the corner. Hope everybody's doing well with their schools and work and everything else. I forget how long a process this is when you've got to refine everything by hand. Right. So we've got some scrap metal. That'll do us good. Could do with a couple of tote bots. That'd be really helpful. The lag going through these trees, man. Woohoo! School's out. So you're going to be playing a lot of games and watching a lot of videos then, someone? What else do I need for that? I needed metal. Ooh. I mean, I don't need another wheel, but I need 2 bearings. Do I need 2 bearings? I do need 2 bearings. Ooh. I might not have enough metal. I won't have enough metal. Oh dear. No, I only need 5. I should have enough metal. What do these take? They take 15. Of course they take 15. Why wouldn't they? Oh, that is the sweetest gift from a teacher. No homework. That's pretty cool. You have said this before, actually. You did say this yesterday. I keep forgetting. I've got 1 wok steak with me, and I haven't seen any cows for a while. Hay butts, that's what we're looking for now. We need to go smash some things up. There'll be a hay butt over here. Let's go get in a fight. There's a wok. Nobody saw it. Nobody saw it. Why the confetti? I don't understand the confetti. Congratulations, you beat a cow up. Have some confetti. Poor old wok. Come on, Mr. Haybutts. Come on, Mr. Haybutts. The game sounds pretty quiet. If anybody's hearing it, congratulations, you've got more audio than I have. Ah, nice one. I agree, Spastic. So what? I didn't see nothing. I was distracted by the butterfly in the distance. He looked like a very rich cow, to be honest. He wasn't very poor. No, not at all. So there doesn't look like there's anything around this building. So there goes that idea. There's a bit of water there. How far away is that? That water's probably closer than that water over there. That was lucky. That was lucky. Distracted by the confetti. All the pretty colours just poof in the face, right? Who knocked the tree down? How's it going, Gaming Pro? Thanks for dropping by to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. Teas and coffees will be served at interludes along the stream. I can't promise you when or where, as long as you've got your own kettle and water, you'll be fine. Why is it on this map? There doesn't seem to be anything I need. I need a haybot. And there's nothing around. I'm going to have to try and force a raid. Do I have soil on me? Yes, I do. I don't actually have enough to make a raid happen. Amazing. Well, that was a good miss. I think self-service with a smile is kind of a bit... it's a bit of mature content in my brain for this kind of level. Now, that could just be saying more about me than anything else, but, you know. I'm saying no more. I'm going to venture off over to the building that's somewhere in that direction. Go for it, Spastic Cube. You can't be watching without a fresh cup of coffee. So I'll be going over to this building that's just the other side of all this ember in the hope that we've got some haybots over there. If we don't have any haybots over there, I'm out of ideas. Doesn't seem to be anything spawning. Doesn't seem to be anything kicking around. I don't know why they're so few and far between. Streaming quality really does drop when it gets dark, doesn't it? That's disappointing. There's no haybots here either. Wait, hang on a minute. Why is God mode always on when I start a game? There's nothing around. Like, how am I supposed to make my vehicle when I need metal and there's no haybots or anything around? I don't want to go walking too far away either because I end up finding a big red, which I probably will. There's got to be something out this way. Wait, what was that? No, just a rock. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, so we'll go for the wok steak. Ooh, packaging station, that's pretty close. It could be a mixture of things, someone. To be fair, I'm not really technically smart enough to know. Wait, what? That's just strange. Is this packaging station number 2 or number 1? It is number 1. Okay. So at least we know that the trader's not far away. There's a few totebots over here. I know we're not looking for totebots right now, but totebot heads... Hey, bot! Totebot heads would be helpful for us because they'll give us component kits. So that's a good thing. Right, cool. Where did his leg go? There's his head. Where did his leg go? Are you actually kidding me? Have I literally just killed the one haybot that's around here for miles? They were spawning alright yesterday, but... Wait, was that a little shine over here? Did I? No, that was a reflection. That's not fun. I have no idea. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. That bounced a long way. Yep. Just what we wanted. Okay, now the little tote bot's bouncing across. Where's the campfire? Look, right. Wok steak. Cooking up a storm. There we go. That's gonna get us some metal anyway. Yeah, you don't want to be making those indestructible. That'll make for a really interesting game. Oh yeah, we've got some shakes even. Guess a drink. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, a little bit of a playthrough. We started from scratch, but with mods, so that we could just play through and enjoy the mod pack that we've got. Play-Doh. Used to have Play-Doh. Used to taste good. Don't advise it. Not for everybody. Right. Back to the mechanic station. Leg. So we'll go back to the mechanic station. We'll finally be able to build our final wheel and probably our bearing, and then we'll be able to actually go somewhere and have a look around and see where we actually are. Yeah, it does provide light. I was hoping it'd provide light when it wasn't cooking, just as a normal campfire, but unfortunately we don't have that luxury. Which, I don't know, makes sense, really. But it does provide enough light to have a fight around. Oh man, that sucks. I bet you spent a lot of time and effort on that. Getting stressed about me not responding, you got to understand that there is a stream delay. I suppose it depends on the mechanic, because like Font does try to build his mod like without breaking any of the game. So maybe he did it for, say, for a balance reason, but he does his things for reasons. Most of them are pretty sound. Scrap ones are poo, but with this mod you've got a recycler, so nothing's ever really wasted. Because you can just put it into the recycler and get some parts back, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so what did we need? We needed some of these so that we could then build that. Yes, okay, we've got enough. A simplistic vehicle, which will hopefully get us from A to B. And then we'll go explore. So we kind of know where we're trying to get to. Not where we're trying to get to at all. What am I trying to say? So we know if we walk in that direction, we've got the first packaging station, and behind that will be the trader. I just want to find somewhere a little bit more base-like to build a base. This is a nice spot. I love a mechanic station, but it seems to be miles away from anywhere. Yeah, maybe. Maybe spastic. That might be a good idea. Okay, so... Weep, 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 weep. We don't have the power. Never mind. Right. We'll go check on... Hang on a minute. Your steering's backwards. It doesn't really steer like I wanted it to, but it'll do. It is rear wheel steering after all. Might be a bit wide to get through all of this, but... Ooh, rock. I don't have hands. How am I steering this? I mean, if you download it from his Discord, it literally has a readme and a video through of how to install it. Okay, get some food, hopefully. Yes, we've got some food. Okay, wasn't as much as what I thought, but we've got some carrots, we've got some beets, we've got some steak, we've got a couple of drinks. We are good. Okay. So, we've also got some fuel, haven't we? Yeah, we've got 20 fuel. Awesome. Fill this all up. And away we go. Right, so let's go on an exploration adventure. We'll try and stick to the road. I think that'll be the best thing that we can do. Obviously, it'll help us know where we're going as well. Right, so here's the road. Let's go this way. And we'll have a little drive around. See where we end up. This thing is bouncy. So we're going to be looking for somewhere that's close to water. Ideally got a bit of oil nearby, but oil for me isn't majorly important. No, you do not. Fonts mods will work across any of them. I was tested and I noticed in his Discord he said that it doesn't matter. Basically, they've brought the test branch in line with the normal branch now anyway, so there's no difference at the minute between the two. It's all kind of been brought into the same position as each other now. Right, I'm going to redesign this because this is too pathetic. I don't know why I put the steering at the back, let's be honest. Who does that? They just need to optimize their game in general, in all fairness. It doesn't seem to matter which... Oh, hello, friend. It doesn't... So, two of them. It doesn't seem to matter which branch or whatever you play on. It all seems to be a little bit poorly optimized. Speed boost. I wanted the bar. It's the bar. It's the bar. It's the bar. There we go. That's kind of saved us a little bit. That could have been a mess. Huzzah. Get all this ironed up. We'll go back to the vehicle. We'll sort out the last wheel. We'll sort out our steering. So we should be a little bit more balanced as what we can be for a rigid body vehicle. And we'll continue to drive around. This is interesting because obviously this road should lead me to the packaging station. So it's got to cut back on itself sooner or later. This is a very interesting layout for this area. Oh, might need some drive. That'll be helpful. Okay. Interesting. He didn't want to turn around. Right, well now we're cruising. Ooh, plenty of walks and plenty of rolls. Walking and a rolling. And we've got to make ourselves a little bit wider again. Ooh, big lag spike. Little shack. So, where is this? This road is a strange road. So that'll be the Traders Mountain, I guess. Yeah, there's this little smoky puff behind that big tree. Up there, see it in the distance. I mean, there's nothing to stop us building around here, right? Can I get up here? Is this going to have enough? I mean, it might be a little bit of a cheat. I don't know how you guys feel about building in the Traders kind of little platformy bit, but there's water nearby. It's sort of convenient. Excuse me. I think this might be a better place for a base for now. Just because of where it is. Ooh, that sounds bad. I know my first survival, my first ever playthrough, my base kept disconnecting from the ground, and I could never put it back in where it came from, and I spent so many hours in that world and trying to build it, and I was so disappointed. Yeah, I think I'm going to go build in here. It's just a little bit more convenient. Does it lag that bad? Ah, in all fairness, out here's even closer to water. It's close to the trader and it's close to the packaging station, so we might build on this peninsula. I think that makes a lot of sense. It's pretty much around everything. I don't mind cheating on raids. I've got my own little defensive ways that seem to work for me, so I don't mind about that. And by the time we've set things up, we'll be able to have automated defensive and stuff like that, so that won't be an issue. Issues controlling this. I do not know why this car wants to slide so much. I'm just going to make him a little bit longer and a little bit. Maybe if we brought that back a bit more. I don't know. Should be stable. Where's the wheel? Do seem to have a bit of lag here though, so maybe the packaging station's not doing me any help. Yeah, which way round does this packaging station sit? Slightly confused by this. Where's the road into this place then? This one? Okay, so this is the road that's into it. Okay. That one goes over there. So there's no straight as the crow flies kind of thing, but I know that the mechanic station is literally straight the other side of all this ember field and then the scrappy build and everything else. So if I head towards this direction over here, we should have the coastline. That should be alright. I don't intend on building too big. In my little worlds where I've been trialing and testing different things, realistically speaking, you don't need to have huge farms. We only build big farms on this game because that's all there is to do, right? You build a real big farm to make it all automated and everything else. But honestly speaking, you don't need to build much over a 10. Just means you'll have to plant more. If you plant more, you obviously have more raids coming in and things like this. But that's kind of the fun of the game, right? Right now, anyway. Because there's not much else to do. So I'm thinking I'm just going to kind of keep it small and sweet and have a nice, controllable, defendable farm. My entire base should fit on that peninsula. I hopefully won't need big machinery because of some of the mods that are here anyway. We can get away with not needing too much pipe work to transfer tubes and all this sort of stuff. So we might be fine with a nice, small, dainty little base. I think that'll be quite helpful for us. And we're not a million miles away from stuff. We know where most things are. It'll be close to water, so it'll be really easy to make automatic. This thing's going to be a problem. But yeah, I think we'll be fine. I don't have a weld tool. That was a mistake. We'll keep it nice and controllable. Nice and small. Yeah. I just feel that that'd be a little bit of a better way. How's it going, Island? Excuse me. Voice seems to be all over the shop today. And then we can throw this up here. That's going to be too top heavy, let's be honest. And we'll lay it down and gather all this stuff up. Suppose we should let them grow, but ain't nobody got time for that. How much fuel we got left? That's not bad. That's not bad, actually. We took our wheels off, so of course we've got no drive. Great one. I think the bigger vehicles seem to look better, in all fairness. I noticed a lot of the stuff on the scrap mechanic like workshop for the thumbnails, for what pictures people upload and stuff, and they make bigger vehicles. I think it looks good, and I think they just seem to look more sort of natural and realistic. I go for the smaller stuff just to get me through, and it just looks a mess. Really, it doesn't kind of work very well. But my argument is I try and play for practicality rather than looks and stuff. It all depends on how you guys play the game, I guess. But we are not moving bases as such, just more putting an actual base down, because this is only day 2 of the playthrough. Yesterday, day 1, we basically got ourselves to the mechanic station just to set up a temporary base, just so that we had somewhere to stay and do stuff. So that's where we slept, and then today I just wanted to be able to build a vehicle just to explore, because where the mechanic station is, there's not an awful lot of stuff around it, and the stuff that is around it is kind of far away. So the irony there is I'm going to set myself on fire. So the irony there is we're actually moving somewhere that's closer to the trader, closer to the packaging station. It's still kind of far away from buildings to go for loot and stuff, but we're kind of trying to find a nice area that has got things that we need, so that as we progress, there's a tree trunk there, so that as we progress, we're not going to be too stuck on stuff. I need to pump some gas into this engine, and I also need to up the strength of this engine. Okay, let's go. Doesn't want to turn anymore. Sneak down the side. There we go. Straight into that one instead. Yes! How's my driving? Call 0800. It's not my fault. I can't see. Spastic Cube, I like how you say my vehicle fits through smaller gaps as I then continue to hit everything that's around me. I think that was very well timed. I appreciate that. Bit of lag around here, it's not too bad. So we're going to be moving over here. That peninsula might come in handy, but also I'm thinking, see this little kind of dip where all these rocks are? Let's get the glow stick out. Where all the rocks kind of just dip down a bit over. Ooh, free corn. Over here, I'm thinking we might be able to utilize this as well. Just as like a basement underground parking or something. So if we kind of put a floor above us, and then we've got some sort of hidey hole for the vehicles just to slide underneath. Slide in there. I don't know. That'd be nice. But putting us close to water, close to the packaging station, close to the trader. I mean, it's the water that I'm really bothered about more than anything else right now. I only have 2 pieces of soil? What happened to the rest? Oh, they're here. Right. How do the squares align here? Okay. The animals came in 2 by 2, hurrah. Shazam. I suppose we could go back to the spacecraft and get all the stuff that we left there. Because we just kind of made a hasty exit from that place. We didn't worry too much about what we were going to bring with us. Although, we've got a lot of wood round here. Seeds. I want seeds, and I want seeds. There we go. I appreciate that you think I make cool things. I think I just make things. Now, if you guys think they're cool, I'll take that. I think that's pretty nice, you guys. Okay, so we need to start building some sort of base, really. Do I want to take this tree down, or do I want to leave it here as an ornament, as it were? You know what? I think we're going to leave that. We'll leave that one, and we'll take all this lot down. I know where you're going to go, mister. Keep away from my stuff. Thank you. Yeah, so we'll leave that one tree at the base, and we'll take around all this other stuff. Take it easy, Miracle Boy. Thanks for dropping by. We also need a lot of metal so that we can get the refiner. I suppose that'll be the next thing that we work on, actually. Because while we've got the little refinery box thing, there's no point not having the actual refiner itself. So we need metal about that again. We need 60. How much scrap metal have we got? We've got 110. Did we get any tote bot heads? I don't think we did we? Go in the back. Please go in the back. croquet. So next plan then is we'll get the craft bot. We'll go back to the spaceship thing. No, we won't. We'll go back to the mechanic station. We'll get the craft bot. We'll bring the craft bot over so that we can start building a base here. We will also then look at getting the refiner bot thing so that we can then bring that back here also. Then we'll go off to the crash spaceship, have a look around, see if there's any goodies in there that we can bring back, because I imagine there'll be a few in there that we've missed actually. So we'll get them, we'll bring those back over here, and we'll make some sort of something, I guess. 21. 21's not going to get me very far here, is it? Oh, it might. That'll do. Right. Oh, I want to turn this down now. We lost some weight. Going to be every... Ooh, fuel might be interesting. Do we have any left? We've got 12 left. Okay. Bear with me one sec. Just going to read through your comments. So, when it comes to playthroughs are difficult with other people because location is a big thing. Because obviously, the further away you are in the world, there's a potential for a lot more lag due to just normal connection. That's always an issue. Everybody's game files, so people who have mods, who don't have mods, everything else. Then you have to go through a process of verifying your files. And sometimes that doesn't clear them all, so you end up having to delete stuff and all this kind of stuff. So for this particular game, at the minute, it's a little bit crazy to try and get sort of a collaboration going. There's a couple of people who are in a similar position to where I'm at that have been really pressing me for some sort of collaboration. So I might try and have a look, see how it goes with those guys. I don't know how hopeful I am for it, and I don't mean to sound pessimistic in that way. It's just this game, in my opinion, it's not greatly optimized. I'm not going to go through here. I'm going to hit everything. This game, in my opinion, isn't amazingly well optimized. As you can see that in like Scrapman and Khan's videos when they all do Multiplayer Monday, and the problems that those guys have. And no word of a lie, those guys have got some of the better machinery as well in terms of their computer specs. I don't know about what other guys are running here, but my computer specs are not that great. So there's a lot more that can hold you up playing this game than can help you out. And I just feel that whilst there's so many variables, it might be more stress than it's worth. I think you could end up not causing problems, but you could end up like falling out kind of thing, or, you know, stressing each other out whilst all you're trying to do is enjoy the game. And I think until they actually make this game optimized, I think there's a higher potential for a little bit of disruption rather than enjoyment. And I'd rather keep things enjoyable, if that makes sense. And I know that disappoints a lot of people. A lot of people say that they want to play, and it's nice. But I'm not going to lie, also from a personal point of view, I'm a bit of a, like an individual. I'm not great in social situations. Even streaming's kind of weird. But because I don't have to be around people, I'm a little bit more comfortable with it. But that's just my personal thing, that I'm awkward in social situations in general. So even just streaming with people is a bit like... crazy. So we'll load this up. Ooh, Oh, he does fit. I mean, he just fits. He's going to be kind of heavy as well. Hold up. What are you guys saying? Here we go. How can you be in Discord, playing Scrap Mechanic, watching the stream, and in school? That feels like a headache. That feels like such a headache. I mean, kudos for you if you can do that. It's crazy. Honestly, there's nothing that we do in a stream that... Has that locked my wheels up because I can't move? There's nothing that we do in a stream that you guys don't do just normally. Oh, that's heavy. Oh, that is heavy. Oh boy. I can still use this while it's up here, right? Yes, I can. Gas, 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 gas. It's under construct. Yeah, it is. Consumables. Ooh, wait a minute. Can we make... Can we make... No, I need a Totebot head. I was hoping we could upgrade the engine. I mean, it's not touching the floor at the front, so this is going to be interesting to drive. Alright, if we go backwards, we might be okay. You won't miss much with the ad. It's just me trying to fit the Craftbot on top of the car. It's a little chugging away like it's a little steam engine. That's something I want to unlock with this mod. I want to get that steam engine because that looks like it could be really good for moving heavy stuff. There's a lot of traction on that steam engine. This is going to take so long. Okay, somebody wants to fight. If we can get that... Please drop ahead. Please drop ahead. Please drop ahead. Please drop ahead. He's not dropped ahead. Ah, I need this Totebot head. Ooh. That might work to have thingy. Wait, do you think that'll work, Spastic? Really? Can I do that from a driver's seat? That's ultimate hacks. That is that is cheeky. Dude, I didn't know about that. How do you guys find this stuff out? How's it going, my old friend? Seriously, Spastic, how do you know these kind of things? That's crazy. A little bit cheaty, but you know. It's not cheating if the game allows it to happen, right? Did he do that? You guys seem to have seen a lot more videos that these guys have made where they show all these little things than what I've seen. I agree with that one. I agree that it is... It's a long, drawn-out process. When you don't have any of the drills and stuff, it's a bit of a struggle. How's it going, Mr. Boss? Thanks for dropping by, everybody. Whee! I wouldn't say these people are looking for Bugsy. Wait, where's... It's over there. It's not a case of looking for bugs. It's a case of people finding these little helpful bits that just kind of get you through things. Don't get me wrong, I've got a lot of hours in the game as well. It's just I've never noticed anything like that. I've never really even considered it to be a thing. How are we doing for food and water? Food, we're alright. Water, we'll need our bucket. gas. We've got some gas. What sort of area is this? Is this going to lead me to... We have oil down here. Cool. Can't you try too hard? All the little mods and all the testing and everything else. That's crazy. You guys are making me gonna check my Steam now to see what it's saying I've got on this game. Bear with me one sec. I want to see this. Let's have a look what we could have won. So, the scrap mechanic. Oh, I don't have half as many hours as what I thought. Fair enough. I've only got 756. I could have swore that I've got like 700 hours in one of my worlds alone, so that's a little bit confusing. But fair play. So we'll just grab some crude oil so that we've actually got some, so that when we do run out of petrol, which we will, or gas, whatever you guys want to call it. Yeah, Mr. Boss, what do you guys think about that? Like I was just saying at the start of the stream, so Axolot, or Scrap Mechanic themselves actually, Scrap Mechanic have put a new tweet and a little teaser picture about them going to release another dev blog next week sometime about what they've been working on for Chapter 2. I'm intrigued to see what everybody thinks about it because, yeah, they spend a lot of time talking about stuff and not a lot of time doing stuff, so it seems. It's crazy. I don't know what hours I was looking at, to be fair. I looked at my library on the Steam thing and just took it from there. In-game hours would be crazy. No head, okay. So we'll go back to the crashed ship. Ooh, steak. And we will get us all the goodies that are there. And then we will come back and start some sort of something. I say start, we might just end the stream there. What are we on? Over an hour as it is. So by the time we've got back from the ship and brought everything with us, we'll be looking maybe 20 minutes, half an hour from now. Knowing my dumb luck and how this thing's driving. But we'll get ourselves in a position on some place that we will call home. How much of a hard work is it for you to change all your mod coding when they upgrade it or update it? Is it a lot of hours, or is it such specific things that you're able to find it really easy? That is one thing I don't envy you, Font, when you have to do all those changes. I see it now when people ask for stuff and the dread. Is this wider on one side at the back, or is it just my eyesight? It's just my eyes, okay. But we appreciate the hard work that goes into the mods. Oh, nice. Only a couple then. Nothing too much. Ooh. Man, I appreciate the hard work. And it's all for free as well. That's the kindest thing ever. I would imagine it's a lot more. The amount of work that you put into it must be a lot more. I wouldn't say Scrap Mechanic is necessarily hard. I'd say it's different. I'm not sure I'd use hard as the word, but each to their own. I think there's a learning curve to it, but once you understand the basic things, it's not too bad. It is a lot, either way. They see me rolling, they hate him. You just have to use the mod files that Fant gives you and just put them in the right place. And view the video and just give the readme a read through. Follow the instructions, and you as the individual don't have to go in and type anything or tweak anything. You just have to copy a file to replace another file. Well, that's how I do it. I get it from the download in the Discord server. That's always worked for me. I've never had any problems with it. Some people complain that they can't do things. I mean, it's literally a how-to. I don't know how people get it wrong, but everybody's different. Oh, we're full. Well, this is a problem that I've not had for a while. What should we put in here? What don't we need? What takes up a lot of room? Nothing really. Calendar. But gotta take the cup. And we'll leave the plant here. No need to take the plant. But we'll take nothing else because it's all full. Okay. It would be awkward. Would be very awkward. Can't go anywhere without a spare wheel. Trusted spare wheel. I need to look into those things. I haven't actually ever looked into them. Ever. Am I triggering anybody's OCD yet? If so, I do apologize. Slightly. Sometimes it's fun to tease. That's what we want. Oh, rubber ducky. Wait a minute. I didn't know those pipes were there. So these two guys, what else can we take? Oh, there's a lot more in here to take than I first thought. Okay. We've got basically all the important stuff anyway of what we need. The rest is just aesthetics. And some drinks. Ooh, that'd be nice. Let's eat that. No, frees up some room. Can't take the lights, can we? No. Okay, cool. And we'll get the sun shakes, and we'll yeet us back to the thing. Get some carrots in us, help our hunger. We'll be good to go. Huh? Instructions unclear? What? Got hammer stuck in cupcake. What have I missed? I'll put that light in the front. I'm not going to put that light anywhere. Oh, we can't turn those up. Okay, cool. Let's get on going. My friend, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to drive back to what will become our base. I'm going to park up and I'm going to end the game there. So hopefully you won't miss too much. So thank you for dropping by. The rest of you guys, as you heard, I am just going to be driving off back. Happy to answer any questions upon the trip. But honestly, I'm going to be winding the stream to an end. Thank everybody for dropping by. Yeah. No, I haven't seen that shirt, actually. Is it in the game, Spastic Cube, or is it just a t-shirt in general? But honestly, no, I haven't got around much to seeing anything. Take it easy. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Nice one. We all live in a yellow submarine. October margarine. That's not going to get up there, is it? Let's be honest. It's also running low on fuel. But we can upgrade. Yes! Okay, step 1 completed. Okay. You know, I think I'll go around this game with my eyes closed. As you notice, I still have the original clothing that you are granted with when you crash the spaceship. I have never... No, I've never ever crafted the clothing bot thing and swapped my gear out. I'm keeping it original for now. The reason being there was when the game was first out, when Survival was first out, rather, not the game. Have a good day, Simon. Thanks for dropping by. When the Survival was first out, a lot of people found the dev command. They went in and they unlocked all of the clothing that was available. And then they panicked because once you unlock it for one world, it was unlocked for every world. And they could just change the clothing on their character. And they didn't like what they'd done. And so I just kind of felt that as cool as the clothing looks, with everybody already throwing it all on, I just wanted to stay different by just staying original, I guess. I think that's always how I've been. I've never been one for fancy clothing and things like this, so I just stay the original. See what happens. What did I hit? I hit a tree that I can't see. Okay, let's get out of here. Back it up. I was glad that we were able to upgrade that engine though, that was nice. I do feel one of the first things that we are going to have to craft is going to be a bed. At the minute, we're going to be spawning at the mechanic station. That's not a bad thing. That's just behind us over there. So it's not a million miles away from where we need to be for base. But obviously you don't want that to keep happening. So next stream, we'll look at doing a cotton run. Getting some cotton. Doing things that way. I've got no issues with anybody running for clothing whichever way they want to do it. Just for me, I haven't seen any outfits yet that I like. So I've had no real need to go for the garment boxes. Plus, I also feel it's not a reward as such, but people like... Obviously, you get the garment boxes when you raid the warehouses and things like this, but right now, as the game is, there's not a massive need for anything. Would be nice for that to change, but yeah. Well, they might bring something out in chapter 2. I'm not... I don't know. I don't want to talk bad about them because I don't know the first thing about doing kind of game coding or anything like this. But listening to various people in the modding community talk, they're a bit tedious and a bit slow. When do streams start? Streams start about 5 minutes after I've decided to stream. I have no schedule for streaming. I just stream as and when I like. That's fair. Hey, Spastic, maybe you should make that into a video if you haven't already. There's a lot of people out there who like to see all the different clothing availabilities and see what's out there. Just an idea. But yeah, as for when I stream, I don't have a schedule. I just stream as and when. Obviously, I throw up all sorts of videos at the minute. I'm just having a look at different things that YouTube has to offer and play through that. I like to try and get at least 2 Scrap Mechanic videos up a week. Now, that might be a video and it might also be a stream. Streams are obviously easier in one respect because they require less work, but yeah, they also don't necessarily get engagement. But yeah, the video goes up after the stream anyway, so it's available about a day or 2 days later. So it's always there. So if you do miss a stream, if you go to my channel and click on live streams or lives, however it's displayed, it's you'll see it in there, and I'll try and keep it. The titles for this playthrough will be pretty much the same, but they'll just have like part 2, part 3, etc, etc, etc through it. So I appreciate that people actually do want to watch a stream. I think that's something that's quite humbling and scary at the same time. It's weird to me that people want to watch it, but I appreciate it, you know. If you miss a stream, don't sweat it. If you make it to a stream, awesome. I'm quite happy to stream to 3 people. I'm quite happy to stream to nobody. 10 people, you know, it's all the same to me. I just appreciate everybody that drops by every now and again. I think that's the nicest thing ever. So I'm gonna just do this. Realize that I've spent half of the materials that I needed to build the resource grindery thingy. In fact, do we have them in here? I think I remember in the Discord, unless I remember wrong. So far it looks like I'm remembering wrong. I am remembering wrong. I thought that the resource collector and a couple of other things made it into this craft bot. I could be miles wrong by the looks of it. No, it's here. Haha. Ah, so we... ooh, will we? 10, 20, 30. We might be able to build this here. This is awesome. This means that we don't have to go all the way back after all. I need 5 component kits, which we can do. No, we can't. We need a head. Ah! The problems. The problems. 25 total. So that's 30, 40. 50. Awesome. And then we'll do one more and then we are a rocking great. If we could just find a Totebot head. If we could just find a willing victim to pop his head off. That'd be awesome. Yeah, the short vids are just an experiment right now because they are new to YouTube. As I was explaining to people yesterday, the short videos are a brand new feature to YouTube, but they're really only aimed at the mobile app. They are there to kind of compete against TikTok sort of style. But because it's a new feature, short videos seem to get pushed really hard eventually. Hang on a minute. I just had an idea. I think you might be able to craft a Totebot head. I don't know what's needed to craft a Totebot head. Ooh, got a full inventory again. Let's eat the steak. Yeah, so short videos, wow, that is a lot quicker. Short videos allow me to test new content as well. It's like a lot of them are Call of Duty stuff. A lot of them are a little bit more mature language-wise and whatnot compared to where the scrap mechanic stuff's at. Alright, yeah. I was wondering why I couldn't refine it, and it's telling me why. Because the inventory's full. Silly me. But it allows me to also test out different games, and obviously if you run a normal video of a different game, then the engagement's different. But if you run a short of it, as you can see from some of the views on some of the shorts, yeah, they go a little bit crazy. So it might be a way to branch out if you do gaming channels or something like that. It might be a way to branch out into different games without disrupting your current flow too much. That's Germanite. Like, honestly, that guy messaged me on Steam because Germanite and I sort of started to do scrap mechanic stuff at a similar time. So we've had a lot of conversations behind closed doors, as it were, and just talking about various different things to do with the game and each other's progression and stuff. And yeah, he hit me up one day and he was like, look what I can do. Do you want a custom lift? And I was like blown away by it. So yeah, he asked me what colours I wanted and he threw it together. Mr. Boss, it depends now. You see, with shorts, okay, so shorts themselves, they have their own section on the YouTube app. If you watch a short from that section in the app, ooh, that's a lot of component kits. If you watch a short from that section in the app, you are correct. You will not earn much or any money from it. However, because at the end of the day it is still a video, if the video is watched from your page in a normal video screen rather than as a short, you can still earn money on it. It's a really complicated thing to try and explain and understand, but you are correct. You don't earn much or any money from them, but there is a possibility that you can earn from them. It's at the minute it's all new to YouTube. It's so confusing. Take it easy. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. So hopefully now we can build this. Where are you? We can't. Lol. Lol. Right. Yeah. No. Okay. Never mind. Right. Because this is going to take a little bit of effort and searching, I am going to end the stream here. And I'm going to go looking for a Totebot head off stream. Or just more component pieces. Because I don't want to bore you guys with them. Because let's be honest, trying to find component pieces, that's not fun for anybody to sit and watch. I'm just going to be running around a big old open space looking for robots. Which, I mean, there's nothing around. So I am going to go and do it off stream. So you guys don't get too bored. I appreciate everybody for dropping by. I'm going to get out of here. Hope to see you again next time, which will be, I don't know when. Stick your notifications on if you want. Just keep an eye on the channel. Otherwise, if you don't, I don't mind, honestly. But I'll be streaming again sometime. Be tomorrow, or it could be Monday or anything else. But yeah. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate everybody. Take it easy and have a good day. Bye all. Bye everybody.